Well, the Russian government is certainly spinning this as a vindication of its position all along, that there has been absolutely no Russian state meddling, no Russian state interference in the US elections of 2016, although the Mueller report certainly doesn't clear them of that charge. The Mueller report, of course, said there was sweeping and systematic interference in the US election by Russian troll factories such as the IRA in St. Petersburg. But Russian officials here are certainly denying that, as they have been doing for the months of this ongoing investigation. We've been hearing today from foreign ministry officials who say there is absolutely no evidence in the redacted Mueller report that Russia interfered in the US election. Senators on Twitter here in Russia have been mocking the report, mocking allegations of caviar being handed over, and say that there was nothing more substantial in the report than that. We've also been hearing from Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov, who's been weighing into this today.
In general, the report does not include any substantiated evidence that the Russian Federation had meddled into the election process in America. We regret that documents of such low quality influence the development of bilateral U.S. relations, which are already not at their best.
Well, the question now, of course, is where do US-Russia tensions go from here? Where do the relations go now that this report has been published, now that this is behind the two countries? This has been hanging over them for many months now as the two countries have been building tensions over a number of other issues, of course, but this has been one of them, the allegations that the Russian government interfered in the US election. But there are some who are saying now that this might mark a turning point in the relations, that they might be able to put their past behind them. Of course, as they say that there was no collusion between Russia and the Trump campaign, although of course there are still allegations about interference from the Russian state on its own part. But there are others who say that this is still a very low point in relations between Russia and the US. Russian Deputy Foreign Minister Sergei Rabkov today was commenting on that. He says that he expressed his regret that Washington is continuing to bombard the public with anti-Russian sentiment. Julia Chapman, CGTN, Moscow.